who was beaten and left for dead 6 months ago, appeared in court today. After 2 months in a coma, he struggled to take the stand and identify the teenage boys accused in his beating. News Center 4's Tom Sinkovitz was in the Santa Rosa courtroom during what became a traumatic day for all the families involved.
It was no coincidence that Dylan Katz, his father, and his best friend wore red. That was the color of the sweatshirt Dylan was wearing last May when he was mistaken for a gang member, then beaten nearly to death. The display of defiance, though, could not hide Dylan's concerns about confronting his attackers.
God, I'm through with them. I don't want to see him again.
Dylan's mother was worried, too.
He wakes up a lot at night crying and screaming. He has nightmares about this a lot.
During his testimony today, Dylan faced the courtroom from his wheelchair as his father held a microphone for him. For the first time, he faced the teenagers accused of trying to kill him. 16-year-old Thomas Galvin Jr. and 18-year-old Jose Madrid are being tried as adults in the case because of how savage the beating was. Dylan pointed to the defendants during his testimony. He said they approached him on a Windsor street demanding to know, quote, "What color do you carry?" When Dylan said none, the defendant said, "Wrong answer," and the beating began. The youngest defendant buried his face in his hands.
To see some remorse is good, but I was just wondering why it took this for him to finally put his head down.
For his part, Dylan was relieved his day in court was over.
I think it went fine, but I was scared.
While the testimony of Dylan Katz may have been cathartic for him in some ways, it won't make his future any more certain. His recovery is apparently coming along slowly. Dylan did stand for the first time yesterday and, with the help of a friend, repeated the feat today. It all made for an emotional day for the families of the victim and the defendants.
It was hard to take. I feel for him, you know. It's just sad. It's really sad. I wish I could take everything back, but there's nothing I could say, but I'm sorry.
The trial will continue without Dylan Katz. He resumes his daily therapy tomorrow. In Santa Rosa, Tom Sinkovitz, News Center 4.